Welcome to the Infant and Young Child Feeding in Emergencies Toolkit, or IYCF-E Toolkit, located on Save the Children's Resource Center. The IYCF-E Toolkit is designed as a resource for collection of information and practical tools to improve the quality and timeliness of infant and young child feeding responses during emergencies. The toolkit helps nutrition staff to rapidly access tools that have been standardized and vetted for quality to begin programming as soon as possible, rather than spending time searching or creating tools from scratch. The toolkit is a live resource that is continuously being updated. This orientation video has been developed to show you how to navigate the IYCF-E Toolkit, so let's get started. We are now on the homepage of the IYCF-E Toolkit. You can see that the toolkit consists of 9 sections: Policy, Assessing the Need, Proposal Development, Program Planning and Reporting, Caseload and Supply Needs, Staff, Orientation and Training, Monitoring and Supervision, and Coordination and Communications. Each of these sections reflect steps of the program cycle for setting up an IYCF-E program. The contents of each of these sections are further subdivided into 3 main categories: Key Concepts, Annexes, and References. Before we look at this, we first want to show you the table of contents. You can find the table of contents through a link on the homepage. The table of contents is a useful feature where you will find an overview of all resources available within the toolkit and a short description for each resource. For example, in Chapter B, Assessing the Need, you will find key guidelines, templates for different types of assessments, as well as several example assessment reports. Most information on technical topics can be found under Chapter D, Program Planning and Reporting. Here you can find information on topics such as one-to-one counseling, breastfeeding, and minimizing the risk of artificial feeding. The Annexes section of this chapter contains useful tools. For example, templates that can be used during individual counseling sessions, such as a breastfeeding observation form. Chapter F, on Staffing, contains job descriptions for key positions needed to implement an IYCF-E program. These can easily be adapted to your local context. A useful feature is the use of Ctrl F to find information on specific topics. If you type Ctrl F, a search bar will appear in the document. You can now, for example, type Policy, and it will highlight all the resources related to policy. We will now look in more detail at one of the chapters, and we will use the chapter on policy as an example. To go there, you can simply click on this link in the table of contents, but you can also access the chapter from the homepage. You will see that the key concepts will show on the main page when you open a chapter. The key concepts are the essential must-have information about IYCF-E in order to plan an appropriate and relevant IYCF-E program. Links to the annexes and references can be found in a box on the right. When you click on the different resources listed under key concepts, the documents will open on the same page. For example, I can now open Overview of Policy. And please note that you can also download each resource. Okay, let's now have a look at the annexes. From here, I can easily go back to the main chapter by clicking here. And here we can find the link to the annexes. For each chapter, the annexes include different tools, templates, and examples. As with the key concepts, all documents from the annexes can be downloaded. Okay, let's now return to the chapter to have a look at the references. The references provide important resource documents on the related topic. You can see that the references are subdivided into different categories for easy use. Let's have a quick look at the first reference, the International Code of Marketing of Breast Milk Substitutes. You will see that the original document will open, and this document can be downloaded. Okay, We've now looked through the table of contents and we've shown you how to navigate the different chapters. Let's now go back to the homepage to look at some of the other features and resources. I will simply go back to the homepage tab that is still open, but you can also click on the link on the main chapter page. Some of the key resources of the toolkit have been translated into Arabic and French. You can find these in the zip files in the box on the right. You can also find several short animated videos that complement the toolkit. To access these videos, go to this link. We hope that this short introduction video will help you to easily navigate through the toolkit. We always welcome feedback on the toolkit, so if you have any suggestions or resources that you would like to add, please send us an email at IYCF-E@safechildren.org or go to the link on the bottom of the homepage.